What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talkin Trash podcast where we talk about sports, entertainment, news, culture, gaming, and pretty much anything else we feel like. I'm your host and worst best friend, Ramboss is Terrible, and remember, any romantic candlelit dinner will be incomplete without Mike Ehle. What's going on, Mike? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Happy Valentines. For the guys that, took their girls out to dinner and they didn't invite me with that candlelight dinner, you guys fucking up. Just letting you know now. We'll get it right next year.
There we go. Don't fuck it up again. All right. So with that, we'll go ahead and get the show started. All right, Mike. So what's going on with you? How you doing?
Man, let me be honest with you, man. Today is Valentine's Day.
It is.
And I am the worst Valentine's giver ever.
Why?
Man, because I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm so tied up like football and shit like that. But so my daughter, she asked me Sunday, she's like, hey, can I get a shirt? Stuff like that. Because one of the people that, I guess she follows or whatever. It's one of those follower type sweatshirts or whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. You don't ask for a lot of stuff. So I was like, yeah, here you go. Not even thinking that Valentine's is coming. And then so this morning when I woke up, I'm like, shit, it's Valentine's Day. And so I take my daughter to school every day. And I was like, hey, man, that sweatshirt that you got? That's your Valentine's gift. Just to let you know. And then so I drop her off at school. And then I come back. And then my other daughter, she's wake up. And I was like, she has the G daughter. I said, hey, where y'all going? She said, oh, me and her husband. I said, we're going to go eat breakfast, at another Broken Yolk or something like that, Broken Egg Cafe or something like that.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh shit. Hey, here goes my credit card, man. Y'all go get breakfast on me and stuff like that. Happy Valentine's Day.
Damn.
I'm the worst, man.
I've definitely heard worst fucking Valentine's Day, but yeah, you definitely missed an opportunity for sure.
Yeah, but hell, if I had a significant other, shit, I planned this good dinner. Like, shit, where the fuck we gonna go? Fucking Chipotle or some shit? Because everything else is fucking booked.
Chipotle,
but
honestly, I fucking
you know what though? But Valentine's, man, that's like the one. Almost you think about it's like the best setup holiday because it's right after the Super Bowl.
It is right after the Super Bowl, but why does that make it a good holiday?
Because football season, guys are tied up with football.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
I guess
a good way to end this football season and say, okay, now it's time to get back and get ready for these summer vacations with your significant other.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I think Valentine's Day is a bullshit holiday.
Thank you, me too. After I just said how great it was for the time.
I'm serious. I really do think it's a bullshit holiday because it's literally just like a Hallmark holiday,
Yeah.
Like just to sell cards and shit like that. Like
I hate people like every day should be Valentine's Day. Man, shut the fuck up.
Well, the funny thing is, I was about to say that.
Yeah, I know. Don't. That's just a sorry.
You just shut the fuck up me. That's it.
I just hate that. Like that's if you think about it, every day should be. Man, shut the hell up.
Well, I don't think every day has to be fucking Valentine's Day, but I just don't understand when there's so many fucking holidays, dude. Like there really are. Like for people to the birthdays and Christmas and shit like that, and I just feel like Valentine's Day is a little, I don't know, just kind of. It's fake. It seems so fucking fake.
It is fake. Right? That's why I don't like it neither.
That's it. And then you give somebody flowers, and then flowers die. So what the fuck type of symbol is that?
Love doesn't last, man. That's what you just told them. Then you got the people that get that forever rose that doesn't die and shit. It's in that vase, and then they end up breaking up anyways.
Well, I don't even know. I think that what is the statistic? Like something like 50% of all, or 55% of all marriages end in divorce, or is it even more than that now?
No, according to the Cards Against Humanity, 50% because of me. According to the cards.
According to the cards. Let me look that up. I'm actually curious. Let me look up. What is the percentage of divorce in the U.S.?
Shit, that's high as fuck. It
says 50%.
Yeah, it's either you get divorced or you don't. 50%.
Yeah, right? It's either yes or no.
It's either you do or you don't. 50%.
But yeah, 50%. And then it was saying something about how if you make it past like the first 2 years, your chances of making it forever like shoot up by like fucking, I forgot what the percentage was, but I think it was over 50%.
Yeah, like 52, I think.
To make it up, yeah. So if you can make it past those first 2 years, everybody, you're good.
Shit.
Or you're a lot better than everybody else.
Yeah. You're on the right track.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't give up.
But yeah, I hate to sound like such a fucking pessimist, like right off the bat. I'm just like, fuck love.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Love is great, but I think Valentine's Day is kind of bullshit. Yeah. And I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way. I'm pretty sure a lot of
a lot of people have hell, that. Even like a lot of females feel that way too. Like,
I'm sure
it's just a pointless holiday,
especially the lonely ones.
Yeah, you know when they should do it? On February 29th. That's when they should do Valentine's Day.
February 29th?
Once every 4 years.
I was going to say on fucking leap years.
That's when they need to do it.
That's not fucked up. I have a friend whose birthday is on a leap year. And
I got my ex-mother-in-law's birthday is a leap year.
Like he's 8.
Young kid football player that snuck into that little league that full grown with tattoos and a mustache.
Oh yeah, that was like earlier this year, right? That was dude, that was ridiculous. That guy,
his birthday that kid. Leap year.
Yeah, there's no way that fucking dude was. What did they say? He was 12 or something like that, or
yeah. 11? No so really, he's 36.
Yeah, he looked like he was in jail for 11 years.
Yeah,
like, he was fucking.
He played that league.
Huge. Yeah, but hopefully everybody out there is actually having a good Valentine's Day. By the time this comes out, it's going to be the day after, so I won't be so pissy anymore, I guess.
Hopefully everybody's in agreement with us, like fuck Valentine.
You better agree with us. Speaking of football and shit like that, let's talk about the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about,
right?
See?
Obviously you fucking watched the shit, right?
Hell yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think about the call at the end?
So with the call at the end, it's the right call, but I don't think it's not the right time. But it's like, man, you should have just let that one play out, because I'm sure during that game there's a bunch of defensive holding. It's just they never called it. And you would have saw it, because if they would have called it, then the camera would have zoomed over there. You would have saw the replay. But so they never called it. Now you wait till right then to call defensive holding. Yeah, it was even the dude admitted he was holding.
Yeah, I saw that.
But still, at that time, I was like, no, you let that one play out. You let the guys play. Because what that dude said, man, I thought I'll get away with that one. You're telling me he was doing it all game, but he never got called for it.
Yeah, he did say that too. He was like, I was hoping he would let me go. So yeah, he probably did do it more than once. But which, like they said, a foul's a foul. But goddamn, man, it's just, I'm torn about it, dude. Like, I'm really am.
Yeah.
Because like you said, a foul's a foul, sure. But like, are the officials supposed to just look the other way in a situation like that? Well, so you think about it, though. If they would have never called it,
you would have never saw the instant replay.
No, but there would have been people out there who were like, he definitely held him, because you saw when he pulled his jersey.
Yeah, but I don't think we would have never saw that instant replay. We just saw that ball overthrown, and we would have went on to a field goal.
Yeah.
And then we saw Jalen Hurts get the ball back, or the Eagles get the ball back at 1:45 left.
That would have been crazy.
I think with the timeout problem.
2-minute drill. Yep.
And so what they should have done, even when they had that 11 seconds, which, man, I hate to say it, I don't know if that was his arm strength at the very end. Is that the farthest he could throw? But I mean, he should have been playing for pass interference. If you know your arm can't get you down that far, you play for pass interference.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. He literally just went for like the Hail Mary.
Yeah. Like, you play for pass interference, and then you could be like, how come y'all didn't call it then? You just got done calling I want to say it was probably the first pass interference call that game, or defensive holding that game.
I don't even think there was a pass interference call the entire game.
Yeah, I don't think there was neither. Like I said, it was a good, clean game, and all of a sudden, that's what a lot of people are upset about, is just the timing of it.
Yeah.
And I would have played that very last one. I would have done the same thing. I'll be okay. Hey, go out there, run into a defender, see if we can get a call.
Right.
And then that would put you in field goal range. Because in the NFL, if you would have got a pass interference, that's a spot foul. They would have been in field goal range. Hopefully they go in overtime.
Dude, honestly, I wanted to watch some more football because that game was crazy good.
Yeah, that's what I know. I did too.
So, and I don't have like, I don't really care who won that game. I wanted the Eagles to lose because, I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I was like 60% for the Chiefs, 40% for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Just because I actually really do like Jalen Hurts and Jason Kelsey also. Seem like the team itself seems like really good people. I just don't like Philadelphia's fans.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, they literally ruined the shit for me.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Cowboy fans. They ruin shit for me too.
I don't like Cowboy fans either.
Yeah,
which is weird. I got a bunch of Cowboy fans in my family for some reason, which makes no sense to me because we don't have. Yeah,
you know what's weird? Like if you look at, I got a lot of people from a lot of friends from Alabama, and like in the '90s, people that grew up in the '90s, if you're from Alabama, you're a Cowboys fan. If you grew up in Alabama in 2000s, you're a Patriots fan. And like, man, come on, y'all were just going with who they were going with who was they saw who was on TV more, who was winning.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you know the '90s was ran by the Cowboys.
Yep, that was literally like the last time they won.
Yeah,
that was it. It's been a while.
What about a halftime show? You watched that?
No, I didn't watch it. No, so I had homework to do. So I was like, fuck. So, well, I came into my office, right, and I was just doing some homework, and I was listening to it. So I was just listening to the halftime show because I don't give a fuck about Rihanna. Not gonna lie. So, but she was doing her thing, and just by listening to it, I was like, oh, the show sounds pretty good. She had a bunch of her hit songs tied together really well. I was like, okay, it's probably
she was up
pretty
in the
good.
Sky, man, that shit was crazy.
But dude, I went online and like I saw clips of it and shit like that afterwards. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like this shit was terrible. And then like something that made me laugh. You know how she was wearing like all red and shit like that, and she was like floating in the sky? Well, they had one picture of like a faraway shot of her like up on the little stage or whatever.
Yeah, the little platform thing.
Yeah, a little platform that's floating, and then all of the flickering lights behind her and shit like that. And she looks so small. And somebody wrote, I thought that was Andy Reid up there. That shit had me dying because everybody was talking about how she wasn't smiling, wasn't dancing, wasn't moving. I was like, maybe it was Andy Reid.
I mean, I enjoyed it because she played all her hits, and then hell, she's pregnant, so doing all that stuff and you're pregnant. It's just, I think what a lot of people, they wanted to see somebody come out. They wanted. Well,
it was like, just her, right? There was no.
Yeah, there was no like special.
Guest.
Yeah, no guest. And I think that's what a lot of people want to see.
Yeah.
Like, man, who you gonna surprise us with?
It should have been Eminem, honestly.
Eminem?
I feel like it would have been good with Eminem with like "Love the Way You Lie," that song.
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool just to have him come out. And
everybody thought Jay-Z was coming.
Jay-Z was in the stands.
Yeah.
So they kept showing him and like his family. So I was like, I know it's not Jay-Z. Unless he's just like, I'll be right back. Tells his family and he fucking dips out. I thought if they were gonna have someone, it would have been Eminem. And to me, that would have been cool. I'm a big Eminem fan. But I mean, to each their own. I saw a lot of negativity about it though. Like a lot of people were like, this show was ass.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is like, then there's the women coming to her defense, primarily women who are like, oh, you guys are just hating on her because she's pregnant and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're hating on her because she's pregnant. They're hating on her because the show wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what?
She's pregnant
me and my buddy were talking about it.
Caveat.
You saw last year's performance, right?
That was Shakira and J-Lo, right?
No, last year they had Dr. Dre, Eminem.
Oh yeah. Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Yeah. But so the thing I had with that performance was they were in those little boxes where the people on the backside of the stands, they just saw the back of those boxes. That's all they.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, because they were performing in those little boxes.
Yeah.
And so people who sat on the backside paid all this money, and you just saw the back of a box.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that.
See, at least with the Rihanna one, it was so wide open, everybody can enjoy it.
Did you see the dancer almost fall off the platform that was in the air? Yeah, there's a clip of one of the dancers like tripping up on himself and almost falling off the edge, and then he gets up and starts dancing again. And
they were strapped down though, so that was a good thing. Man.
Huh?
You wouldn't believe the one I missed, man. God damn.
What?
I missed Janet Jackson. That's the one I missed.
Oh, that was Janet Jackson, and that was the infamous wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I did, because that movie Old School was out at the time.
Yeah.
And man, we were because Super Bowl, you're drinking everything. Like, man, let's watch fucking Old School during the halftime. So that's what we did. We watched Old School.
That was. You watched Old School? Well, I can't even make fun of that. I was doing homework.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Who's the bigger
Old School
loser?
was a great movie, man.
That is a really good movie. You're my boy, Blue. Right?
Exactly. I think that's the part we just fast forward and watch that part.
Respect. No, that's a classic movie. That's really good. But yeah, that was her and Justin Timberlake. right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that shit was
Rihanna
100%
the
planned.
Navy vet, man.
Oh,
see
yeah.
that thing?
Battleship?
Yeah, exactly. Navy vet out there doing it up for the Navy. Did
yeah.
you
So it was enjoyable.
Did you enjoy any of the commercials?
I'm trying to. Oh, dude, that one. It's like a Tubi commercial. Fucking tricked the shit out of me.
Man, I was so upset when they did that.
Dude,
Man,
I was legit
looking
confused.
at each other like, who the fuck has the remote? We're looking at the kids. I wonder how many kids got hit.
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of kids got fucking slapped for that shit.
A bunch of kids got yelled at or something.
Like, turn that shit back. What the fuck you doing? Yeah, they did a really good job on that one. And people are talking about it, Like, people are talking about that. Like, they played everybody on that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty awesome, man. It was right at the end, too.
Yeah. Well, there was one commercial that played like fucking 6 times or something like that. It was it's like, I'm gonna be rich, or I'm gonna be a billionaire, some shit. And it was like they're gonna buy. It was some fucking app. I don't even remember the name of that. It was a terrible commercial, but they played it over and over and over. And I was honestly annoyed with it by the end. I was like, I'm never gonna download this app purely out of spite at this point.
You see that flag football one? The female flag football?
I don't remember.
That was a pretty good commercial. Had a lot of people in it too. It was almost like if you saw that NFL commercial where I think Peyton Manning drops a ball during some little banquet and they all like fumble and they all attack for it.
Dude, that's probably one of the best commercials I've ever seen. Like that was during the it was like a Hall of Fame induction or some shit like that, and they fucking the
that's
ball
like
falls off the cake.
One.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I saw there was another commercial that I think was like a Coors Light or like I can't remember, was it Coors Light or Busch?
Michelob Ultra.
Or Michelob Ultra, right? It was Michelob Ultra, Coors Light, Michelob Ultra, and they were like, what type of commercial is it? And then at the end it was like, this is actually a Blue Moon commercial. And that was it. And I was just like, what the fuck? It's like, what the hell type of commercial is this? Man. I guess. I like Blue Moon, but I thought that commercial was dumb as hell.
Yeah. You didn't really have a lot of Budweiser commercials?
No. Didn't something happen with Budweiser in the NFL? Like, I
think so.
Right?
Somebody was before the game. My buddy was like, we ain't gonna see the Clydesdale horses no more.
That's what I was about to say. Like, something happened where the NFL and Budweiser broke.
Fell off.
Yeah, they fucking split, and I don't remember the reason why, but I remember reading about it sometime like last year or something like that.
He said Bud Bowl and everything, man.
Not anymore. Oh, did they do the Puppy Bowl? The puppy thing?
I'm sure, but they do that like on Animal Channel or some shit.
Oh man, I fucking should have watched that. I love those goddamn puppies.
I think Pit Bulls won.
Big fan. You think Pit Bull won?
Who's gonna beat the Pit Bulls?
Dude, I fucking love Pit Bulls. Like, they have a shitty rep, but I mean, I personally don't think it's the dogs who are the problem.
Yeah, it's not the dog itself. Yeah,
But then there's people who are like, I think that the fucking, like, you can't really say that because there's sometimes like there's a dog who's been living with a family and then like attacks the fucking kids. Yeah, or some shit like that. But like, like that's the thing that kind of like leaves a bad taste in my mouth with them. Yeah. Because like, it's not, if a Chihuahua bites your baby, the baby will be okay. If a Pit Bull bites your baby, you're gonna have a bad time.
And let it go. Yeah. I got a micro bully.
Yeah.
And I watched the micro bully around my granddaughter. But he's cool though. He's chill.
Yeah.
My French bulldog, he don't want nothing to do with her. She starts crying. He's just like, man, here we go. He don't want nothing to do with us.
This fucking annoying ass little ass human.
So what we do is she starts crying. We let her sit right next to Apollo. And Apollo gives you that look like, bro, are you fucking serious, man?
He's like, come on, bro.
We put her by Kratos. Kratos wants to just lick her.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, man, that's new skin. I ain't taste this skin yet.
That shit's funny. Hey, so remember last week I was telling you about my group projects and how I fucking hate them and shit like that?
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
Dude, so I got a follow-up, all right?
Did you fucking meet up somewhere and fucking threaten these kids?
No, I just sent them. So me and this one girl in one of the groups, we're the only two
Which
that
one,
were doing really anything.
Bad group or?
The bad group.
Okay.
And
the one you had to threaten. The group you had to threaten.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad because I threatened them. Basically, I was like, hey, you motherfuckers, like, listen, you need to do this shit, right? Blah, blah, blah. And it turns out that one of the guys in the group who hadn't been doing anything for the last few weeks
got cancer.
Hasn't been doing it because he's from Turkey. So he's an exchange student from Turkey. and Turkey just had the fucking earthquakes over there that like 30,000 people.
God damn, Dick.
I know. What a fucking asshole. Like me.
No, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about him. I don't think he's a fucking asshole. Like, so I felt so bad because he wrote me this message back and he was like, "Hey man, I'm really
believe it or
I
not,
apologize."
my Wi-Fi crashed. Man,
no,
excuses.
He told me like the truth. He was like, "Hey, listen, man, like my fucking." I have family who actually died in this, and like I have a friend who lost his life and shit like that. And I was like, dude, I am so fucking sorry. I didn't even put. He told me that he was Turkish at when we met because he has there's a language barrier a little bit, right? Yeah. So I was like, oh okay. I was like, oh Turkey. My dad worked over there. Blah 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 blah. And then the earthquakes happened over there, and I didn't even fucking put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. That was the reason why. And I don't know, man. I just felt like so fucking bad.
Hell, you should. I don't even know how you sleep at night, man. Fuck. Damn, Dick, man.
Well, I told him, I said, listen, man, I'm going to cut you a break. Like,
Oh, that's nice.
No.
That's nice. I appreciate it.
I know your family just got fucking...
Cut you a break, start you a GoFundMe. Hell, I don't fucking know. That's nice of you, Dick.
Hold on. Before you fucking shit on me completely. I told him, I said, listen, man, you don't have to do this project. I'll just fucking put your name on it. Like, it's cool.
Hell yeah.
Like, don't even worry about it. We got you. And he was cool about that. He's like, listen, I don't want you to do that. He's like, I'm still going to help. He's like, I just want you to let you know that if I ever don't communicate, like, I'm kind of fucked up because of this.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. Golly. Yeah,
I should have been like, no, fuck that. Get your ass on this goddamn project.
You ever thought about dropping the class?
No, but no. Yeah, man, that was rough. That was a rough one.
Man, that's crazy though.
Yeah, and
like you said, I would never think about it. Like you think about you're in a group project, all of you are at least almost in the same geographical location.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're in like I said, he's an international student, so it just never crossed my mind, dude. Like I'm stupid. Like that's basically it. I just didn't even think about it.
Here you are trying to be the fucking team leader. Yeah. And you don't even know your people.
Nope. So I guess that was on me. And then what was it with the one girl who wasn't doing anything. She had the ball. Like when I sent this text out, right? And she had the balls to respond with, if you guys need help, let me know.
That's what I'm talking about. She just fucking took your fucking... You had that spotlight on. She said, no, let me redirect that spotlight right here on me.
Let me tell this guy very politely to get fucked.
Yeah. Hit me up. I'll deal with Nick. My name's Sarah.
That shit was rough. I was like, damn, this girl really just fucking turned that shit around on me like that, huh? I was like, if you guys want credit, y'all need to fucking do some shit. And she was like, if you need help, let me know.
If you guys need help, come talk to me.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, we give out hugs here.
But eventually, everybody, kind of did their own thing. Other than the one Turkish dude. Understandably so, right?
You still so did everybody reply?
Yeah, everybody replied. Everybody replied. So
you just got all people reply.
Everybody's on the same page now, so that was it. I do have to apologize to that dude in person though.
Yeah, apologize to him. Shit,
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want. I don't know what the fuck reminded me of that, but I just wanted to bring that shit up.
Obviously, it's heavy on your mind. I see. Like I said, I don't know how you're sleeping at night being a fucking asshole like that.
Been weighing me down. All right. What else we got around? I don't know what else to fucking talk about. I've been playing some games.
Do you play it? Do you play that Hogwarts thing?
No, I haven't played the Hogwarts game. However, I was watching a buddy of mine play it on streaming.
On Twitch?
He wasn't on Twitch. He was on Discord. He was playing it, and I can say I'm not impressed.
But why he was playing?
Yeah, all it looked like, he just was like, he kept casting spells on this one dude, and he just kept him in the air for fucking 45 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I was just like, I don't know, he just dropped him afterwards, so maybe. Yeah. But yeah, the character just kept yelling Leviosa over and over and over. Yeah,
Why would you do that?
Leviosa.
What's the point? Yeah, what's the point in this?
I'm not sure if it's like a fighting game or what the fuck the deal is. Like, I don't really know. I wish I had more information about it.
Yeah.
It's breaking records and shit like that. Like, people are fucking playing it like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's like an MMO. I think it's a one, like, you just play it by yourself kind of thing. I could be completely
But you could
wrong
log
on
in and play the world, right?
I think you wander around the world, but the thing is, like, it's a one-player game. Like, you play it by yourself.
Oh, okay.
So you don't I don't know if you get to fight other players or if they can, like, spawn into your world and shit like that. I would hope so, because in today's gaming age, like, you pretty much have to you have to be able to play with other players. Especially a game like Harry Potter, which in the world is so, like, open, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Harry Potter myself. I asked my buddy, I was like, hey, what faction are you? And they're not called factions, schools. So
I'm about to say, yeah, I don't even know what they're called. I was like, damn, faction don't. I mean, I know that shit don't even sound right to me, but
yeah. And actually, I don't even know if it's what school, because the school is Hogwarts. So maybe it's
it's usually like set
what hall are you
or
in?
something like that.
I think it's hall. What hall are you? Like
No, what
Gryffindor
set
hall? Dude,
I don't know
gang?
yeah. What set you playing? Fucking Gryffindor.
Exactly. I'm a Hufflepuff. But yeah, a lot of people were giving that game shit because of J.K. Rowling, the author, right, the creator of the Harry Potter universe. Apparently, she just does not like the LGBTQ, like, at all.
Damn. I ain't know that.
And she's not even like, she doesn't even hide it.
Yeah.
Transgender people, she does not like at all. I was looking up stuff about this, and people were bitching about it, about how, like, she openly just says, like, anti-trans stuff. But the way I see it, though, like, when it comes to video games and, like, entertainment and shit like that, so many people work on these things that the one person doing some fucked up shit shouldn't ruin it for everybody else who works on it.
Exactly, yeah.
You know? And that's pretty common nowadays. Like, there's other games that have had, like, controversies and shit like that. Like, even my favorite game, Warcraft, right? They had, like, some fucking, like, scandal where apparently, like, there was really bad sexual harassment going on, like, in the office and shit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, people were, like, boycotting the game and shit like that because of all this shit going down. And I'm like, okay, so if one team is doing some fucked up shit, there's literally thousands of people who work on this game.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you're just gonna fuck over everybody because this one team.
That's the way it's supposed to be, man.
Shit?
One person mess up, we all go down.
One team, one fight, right? Right from the fucking name.
I miss plenty of Liberty hours because of that shit.
Yeah, fuck that noise. But yeah, there was that's all. Like, I just remember reading about some shit about that. But I think the Hogwarts game is probably not going to be as long-lived as I guess people would expect it to.
Especially when you said those other games are coming out this year too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other games coming out. The big one for me is the new Zelda.
You said Zelda. There was another one you said.
I can't remember the other ones, but Zelda is, like, the only one that really matters to me, honestly. Like, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that, and that's coming out later this year. I
gotta get my Switch game up. My kids got a Switch and they don't use it, man. I guess I need to jump on and start making some moves, man.
I mean, there's some good games on the Switch. Like, Nintendo makes good games. Actually, Nintendo just released a
Ninja Turtles.
No fucking Ninja Turtles.
Damn.
They released, Metroid? Do you know what a Metroid
Yeah, I
Prime
know.
is?
Yeah, I remember that game. The dude that rolls around on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a she. So,
oh yeah.
Not
okay,
a dude. She rolls around on the ground. Yeah, her name is Samus Aran. But anyway, Metroid Prime, which was an awesome game that was released on the GameCube back in the day, is being re-released on the Switch. Remastered and shit. Yeah, and it's one of the best games, like, that ever came out for Nintendo. So the fact that they're re-releasing it is pretty cool. I'll probably end up getting it and playing it again because
I might have to turn on this Switch, man, and live that life, man.
Yeah, I can tell you're all about it.
Yeah. I might have to see what, man. I can get Technoball on that, Ninja Turtles on that. Shit,
I love how you know, like, 3 games. There's Technoball. Oh yeah, okay, 4 games. Techno Bowl, Qbert, Madden, and what is it? Wow.
Ninja Turtles.
And Ninja Turtles. All right, 5.
Yeah.
You got 5. There you go. That's a new achievement.
Castlevania. Man, Castlevania used to be good too.
Castlevania is good. It's very hard. That's a very hard game.
Shit, yeah. Back then, games were made to be beat back then. Controllers were made to be broken. That's what that shit.
Dude, I remember the games back in the day though. Like they were so unforgiving, whereas like now games are a lot easier. They have like checkpoints and shit like that.
Yeah,
in levels.
Checkpoints, you know, is a lifesaver.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the day, I remember there was a game called like Ghouls and Goblins.
Yeah.
And it was a side scroller. And that was the most frustrating fucking game I've ever played in my life.
It was.
There was no checkpoints. You either made it through the level or you didn't. And
Yep,
if you died so many times, guess what? You died 5 times.
Was the same until you put in that
Contra was
cheat
tough
code.
too. Yeah, what was it? Up, down, left, right, A, B,
BA. Yeah.
A, B, B, A, some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, BA select start or
Yeah.
just BA. Yeah.
Damn. I'm surprised you remember that too.
Yeah.
There's a code for you ever play The Sims?
Yes, I did play The Sims.
There's a code for The Sims. It was called Rosebud. You typed in Rosebud and it gave you unlimited money.
Just so you could buy everything.
Yeah, you can buy all the fucking furniture,
rugs, and everything.
Exactly. I was balling.
Hell yeah.
Don't
tell me nothing. Stayed up late, fucking ate whatever I wanted.
Yup. I was a strong, independent woman.
Beast.
Yeah, good shit. Oh, okay. So, do you know what a deep fake is?
A what?
A deep fake?
It's like a fake pass, yeah, for football. Just one guy goes deep, the other one cuts. Like a hitch and go, right?
I like where your head is at, but no.
No,
That's not what I'm talking about.
A deep fake.
A deep fake. Yeah. So basically what a deep fake is are these extremely realistic videos of celebrities doing or saying things that aren't real. But the thing is, the technology to fake these, conversations and movements and whatever it might be that they're faking is so good they're almost indistinguishable from real life.
Yeah.
So they're called deep fakes, right? So basically there's like this technology right now is the worst it's ever going to be, right? But it's already really fucking good. So they need to figure out a way to kind of get this shit under control because it is getting so hard to kind of tell what's real and what's not. And it's only going to get worse, So the reason I was bringing this up is because I was watching a video from this, like, he's a pretty famous YouTuber. He's got like, a couple 100,000 followers and shit like that. But he's mostly known on Twitch, right? And on Twitch, he has these like other people who he's always talking with, and they're all females, right? And the thing is, these other females have a pretty big following of their own also, right? He was actually caught on his show looking at videos, deep fake videos of the girls he works with on his channel, basically.
Yeah.
Like having basically sex and shit like that.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So basically it was like deep fake porn.
Damn.
Yeah. So like I was fucking kind of blown away by it just because one, he was stupid enough to fucking like do some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Like why would you like, and those are like his friends and shit, like his friends and coworkers, like they kind of came up together. And I was like, damn, bro, really? And then I was just thinking about like how crazy it is because like I said, right now, this technology is just coming out, Like this shit is only going to get better.
Yeah, but I guess I'm lost right now because I'm trying to understand what's the purpose for it.
The deep fakes?
Yeah.
People sell that. People sell those videos and like it's to push a false narrative, like fake information. So like,
is it to make people look bad or?
It could be, sure. Like you could have a deep fake of Joe Biden saying he eats babies or some shit like that, and there's going to be people out there who believe it, right? Or you could have somebody out there, with Trump saying, I don't fucking know. Trump's kind of says dumb shit in real life though, so I don't know.
It's just always fucking weird.
So maybe he's a bad example.
Yeah.
But like celebrities, for example, like you might see a celebrity like Jennifer Lopez or some shit like that, you know, and she has like they do like a nip slip or something of J-Lo, and that was completely just made up. It's fake.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, that's gonna affect J-Lo's image, right?
Yeah, okay.
Or some shit like that. So yeah, like these deep fakes can actually affect the people who they are faking, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, so like you talking about how that one dude posted up on his channel. So like, are they allowed to do this shit, or like?
No, that was on Twitch. So basically, what happened with that is somebody like he was like switching in between screens on Twitch, right? When his followers were watching, and they saw all of his history, I guess. You know, and something popped up, and it was the girls he works with normally on being like on the deep fake porn site.
Yeah.
That he was watching.
Damn.
Yeah. So there was that. I don't even remember who the fuck it was. Honestly, like I don't care about the guy at all. But I just thought that was kind of interesting because I feel like that type of shit is going to be more and more prevalent the better and better this technology gets. You know?
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
we need to get a hold of that program so we can start some shit.
Just make people say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly. Man, look at this. I recorded this guy the other day. Look what he's talking about. Man, we need that. We need this program, man.
Exactly. You want to see Bill Cosby's dick?
Yeah. Look at this. You're in jail.
Look at it. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. We caught him slipping shit in jail to people.
You want to see Rihanna take a shit on Jay-Z?
Right here.
Literally. We got it. But yeah, and that's another thing. People are gonna make money off of that type of shit too, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy almost you think about it. But motherfuckers gonna make a lot of money off of this.
Mm-hmm. That's like but
that's what the world wants, too. Man. They want that negativity.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just kind of like human nature, honestly.
Yeah.
If the technology's out there and it can be used for something bad, it will be.
They just need what they need to do is just start like a fight club one. Where you just have famous actors just fighting each other.
Do you remember the show Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yeah, that's what got me thinking. Like they just need to do a real one. Like, man, what if these two people started fighting?
I would actually watch that, honestly.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool. But if they were to do some shit like that, like the celebrities would have to get paid for their likeness, you know?
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, and then I wondered if you could just do one where it's just programmed where Marvel versus DC,
like the superheroes.
Yeah.
There's people who do that type of shit already.
Yeah, but hell, now with this technology coming out like this.
Yeah, well, I mean, the deep fake, the whole thing is like it's meant for real people. Like, it has to be a real person.
Yeah, it's not cool if it's Clay.
It's not cool if it's a made-up character. Like,
yeah, damn it.
Yeah, you can't be like Batman or Superman, a deep fake of Batman. Like,
I see what you're doing. I see what we're doing here.
Yeah, it has to be a real person. But that's all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the write-in question. And because nobody wrote in last week, I just decided to go on Reddit and
that's what I'm talking about.
Pull a question off of there. And hopefully, Mike, you can give me a decent answer.
Man, I got it. I got all the knowledge, man. I've been building up for years.
All right.
Get your pen and paper, kids. Gonna learn something here.
All right, so Mike, here's the question, all right?
All right.
What is something that if you saw it on a dating profile would instantly be a turnoff?
Just for Valentine's?
Yeah, that's kind of the theme. Yeah, it's kind of like a Valentine's theme.
Like in the list of STDs.
A list of STDs?
Yeah.
Respect it. I mean, they're being honest with you then.
Yeah, somebody go in there and just list all their STDs. Hey, I had this. You're like, God damn.
They had or have?
They had. Or have, either one, yeah.
Either one. Have you ever seen anybody list their STDs on a dating site?
Actually, you know, there's actually been a couple like where I see the girl like they're honest about it, like, hey, I got genital warts. I was like, oh, no shit. Okay, right. Nope. I'm good.
I guess that would be okay. Like I'm just saying it would be okay if you also like if you were a person who had genital warts, you know, and like you saw that, you're like, oh, fuck it then. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you got herpes? Me too. Cool. Right?
Yeah. And that's the same thing. Like I think I see one where somebody actually said, hey, man, you know, I got AIDS. I'm just trying to hang out, just meet people.
Yeah.
And so the honesty, like, okay, man, that's cool. That's understandable.
I feel like there's money to be made in an app for people like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they might have one. Because I don't have no.
I don't. I know, right?
I'm clean. So.
They can call it like they'd be like, join the clap.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be like the app.
The clap app.
You know, exactly the clap app. Boop, boop, boop.
Age to age.
From AIDS to Z.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. God damn.
So for me, an instant turn off, probably a dick. That would probably be it.
Oh, see, they got those. They got those already listed. But I think that because nobody's, I think, they're gonna list their STD like that. But smoking.
Oh, smoking? For real?
Yeah, smoking is another turn off for me.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't like smoking either. That shit's kind of gross. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I've tried smoking before, like a long time ago. Like we go on deployments and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I tried smoking because I noticed everybody got fucking breaks. You
get good breaks.
Yeah, you just go up fucking topside and you could smoke all goddamn day and no one would fucking
go up there and I didn't smoke. I used to just go up there and hang out with them.
Yeah, eventually that's what I started doing.
Yeah, nobody's gonna tell me not to take a break, man. Everybody loved me.
Everybody loved you, exactly. So you were the man.
Yeah, exactly.
Not me. I'd be up there and they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Yeah, get out of here.
Well, why aren't you working?
I'm a smoker, but Mike ain't smoking. Shut up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Back in there with the peasants.
Fucking slam the goddamn hatch.
Yeah. But you know, so you look at some of the profiles and they say like 420 friendly, which, okay, I guess that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like when I think of smoking, I think of somebody just straight cigarettes all the time, got to light them up and just.
Yeah. I don't care 420. Like that doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, 420 don't bother me.
Yeah, that literally nothing. But cigarettes is kind of gross. I think that shit's kind of nasty.
So list of STDs and cigarettes.
I also don't like fucking horses. So if a girl has a picture with a horse, I'm just like, no, not about it.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't like
cats.
Horses. Cats?
Yeah. If I see pictures with cats, I'm like, yep.
Fucking
nope.
Cats. Yeah. All right. So that was basically our answers for that.
So you ladies out there, yeah, if you're cats, I'm sorry. Smoke cigarettes, sorry.
If you smoke cigarettes with your cats, even worse. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the Would You Rather. And we're going to run it a little different this time. We're basically going to shotgun some questions that I found for you. All right? And you're just going to answer them, and we'll keep moving. All right? We're going to do a couple of them. Let's see what we get. All right? So, Mike, first, Would You Rather, all right? Would you rather orgasm every single time you enter a grocery store or never orgasm during sex ever?
Damn. I'd have to orgasm in a grocery store. And see, and the reason for it, because you know what, I found out a couple years ago, probably like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, I found out because somebody, we got on a conversation that, you know, that air that blows and it hits you when you walk into a grocery store?
Yeah.
You know what I always thought that was for?
I assumed it's to keep fucking, like, the pressure for, like, the AC and shit like that just blowing.
No, so I always thought, being in the South, it was to cool you off right quick. Like, damn, that shit feels good. It's to keep the bugs out. Flies and shit like that.
Dude, I didn't know that. You just taught me something.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, me orgasming, like, I almost, like, with the heat down here when I walk in anyway, I'm just like, oh, shit. Sometimes I'll stand in that motherfucker for, like, 30 seconds.
So you're pretty much there already. Yeah.
And if I happen to walk in with a female, just go away without, walk in with the kids, go without me. Don't fucking touch me. Why every time we go in the store, the air feels so good.
Don't fucking look at me.
Yeah.
All right.
Cart fall over. Leg twitching.
This was a big wet stain in the front of you.
Exactly. I slipped on it.
Like this goddamn cart's wet. It's like it's 100 degrees
on that, right? I'm suing. But yeah, so that's what that wins for, though. See,
that's
I think it's for
to
keep the flies out, which makes real good sense.
Respect. That's good to know. All right, next question. All right. Would you rather accidentally send a sext message to your mom or send a nude picture to your dad?
Nude picture to my dad. I just feel like if I do the other one, it's like almost like disrespecting my mom. If I do it to my dad, He'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I just, it's a joke, you know.
it's an accident either way.
Yeah.
So,
but still, like the mother, was you like, God damn, what the hell you be doing? But dad, you'd be like, come on, bro.
my dad used to send me pictures of his shits all the time. So I feel like it wouldn't be that weird to send a naked picture myself. He'd probably be like, "What the fuck is this?"
But you know, if you would have changed it like weekly, accidental every week, you keep on sending a sex text every week or a new pic every week, I probably still pick the new pic. Imagine every week you accidentally send one, you're just like, oh shit, my fault.
And then you just keep saying like, my bad, dad, my bad. And your dad eventually is gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? You can't just keep sending me naked pictures and not have an explanation.
Joke's on you, jokes.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so here's a good one. Would you rather sleep with someone you think is disgusting, but the sex is off the charts? Or sleep with a person you think is super hot, but the sex is terrible? I say, personally, an ugly fuck. Like, I don't care. Disgusting? Sure, whatever. We're about to get more disgusting.
So, it's funny because, like, let's say you do the ugly person.
Yeah.
And so would you tell your boys about it?
I don't normally tell my boys about any time I have sex.
No, man. I thought you used to tell me all the time, but or because I'm just looking at, let's say, like we go to the bar and everybody's like, "Hey, Mike, I heard you've been fucking hitting that thing." I'm like, "Yeah," and they just rag on me. Where if the hot one, "Hey, man, I heard you hit that thing," I'm like, "Yeah," but or do you tell them the truth, like, "Man, shit's horrible," you know?
I don't know. That's up to you. You could lie about it. You could be like, "Yeah, it's great," but you know deep down it ain't.
But then, what I'm thinking is, what if the good-looking person rats on you, be like, "That motherfucker's horrible. It ain't me." That motherfucker's like, "No, bitch." I would have to go with the good-looking girl because I can probably teach her something, man. You know, you can teach them something.
All right, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
And here's the last one. Would you rather have your parents see your sex tape or watch your parents' sex tape?
They have to see me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I cannot. Why? That'll probably just ruin me for years. You know what I'm saying? I won't even have a sex tape after that.
Yeah, I couldn't do this one either. There has to be another like caveat to these questions. I feel like, would you rather have your parents see your sex tape every day or some shit, you know? Yeah. Or watch theirs once, you know, or some shit like that. Yeah. Like, because this is not even fair. Like, would you rather, like, yeah, they're going to watch me. I don't give a fuck if they watch me every week.
They don't watch if they like it or not. Fuck it.
They're going to learn today.
Yeah, I might teach them something. They ain't going to teach me nothing because I can't even watch that shit.
Yep. That's it. Those are the would you rathers for this week.
Valentines. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Relationship goals.
Goals.
Gave y'all some ideas, you know.
And I guess we can finish it off with what are something that you enjoying this week that you want to share with the audience.
Man, I've been watching detective shows.
You're always watching detective shows. You either watch ghost shows or detective shows. More
like the documentary. Like, you know where is it Potsdam, New York?
I have no idea.
You never heard of Potsdam, New York?
Nope.
Damn. I thought you were from New York.
Okay. What does that have to do with the fucking show?
No, but what was the kid's name? I gotta look this up though now because Garrett is who kills on HBO Max, and it was like who killed Garrett.
I don't watch HBO Max other than to watch Last of Us.
Oh, that's another thing. You watched the new one?
Yep.
Did you know it came out on Friday?
Yep. They did that because they didn't want to interfere with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was so happy when it came out because Friday night. I'm sitting at the house. I'm like, I want to watch.
What did you think of it?
Man, sad.
Right?
Sad. I thought, man. So, did it go along with the game?
Yes and no.
Yes and okay.
Yes and no.
Because I mean, if I watched the game, I probably would have been prepared for it. But man, here's the thing, I don't know the game.
I watched the game and I still wasn't prepared for it. Yeah. How it played out.
Do you watch at the end of it, like where they talk about what's that? That episode was about?
Yep.
That was pretty interesting too, watching that.
Yeah, I really, really liked it. Honestly, it's probably my second favorite episode so far.
Yeah, no, so yeah, the detective show I was watching was Who Killed Garrett Phillips, and it was in Post-Dem, New York. Man, I thought you would know this.
Nope.
But no, it was just so interesting because maybe I'm hoping there's like another side. You know how I was telling you about that Casey Anthony case, where you saw that at the media, just all Casey Anthony's fucking crazy. But then you watch that one episode that was I think on Netflix, and it showed her side, and it showed like, damn, maybe her dad might have did that shit. That's what made you think. But that's kind of like how this show was. Like it shows how crooked the police was, and I like they had this killer, and as soon as they had this killer in mind, they stopped doing investigations on everybody else, and they didn't have no evidence on this dude. And they still try
decided
to run him.
he was the bad guy.
Yeah, and they still try to run him through the system and all that stuff. And man, it's coming to find out at the end. You know, I was just like, man, let me see something, because I like to follow up. Because I was like, there was no way they were this one-sided with no evidence. But no, they were that one-sided with no evidence. And the DA on the defendant side, no, prosecutor side, she lost her license for 2 years because the way she was treating people. Yeah. Damn. And I was like, damn, no shit. But yeah, it was Who Killed Garrett Phillips, man. Pretty interesting, man. You should check it out.
Nice. If I see it on HBO,
it's New York.
Add it to my list. I don't watch everything that has fucking New York just
associated I watch everything in Louisiana, man.
For me, I'm enjoying a show called Alice in Borderland. Have you heard of that?
Man, I gotta watch season 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm watching. Season 2. It's fucking awesome. So for anybody who's not aware about what it is, basically these guys get transported to a world that's basically like a mirror image of our own. At least that's how I see it right now. And while they're in this world, they have these visas that allow them to live in the world. But in order to renew the amount of time on a visa, you need to partake in these games that are basically life and death games. So if you win the game, you win a certain amount of time. And say you were to run out of time, basically a big ass space laser blows your fucking head off. Right?
It was almost like a Squid Game type thing, but
kind of like Squid Games, a little different.
I watched season 1 in one day.
It's fucking good. Yeah, it's a binge-worthy show, like for sure.
Yeah.
And they have like, I don't know, just like some games you have to survive with your team, some you have to survive by yourself. Some are like real psychological games. Some you actually have to be smart. Some you just have to be fast. Like it's all different types of fucking.
And they got some shady characters. Like they got those boss ones that sit there try to do nothing but try to live off of.
Right, mooch off everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, it's really fucking cool. I highly suggest if you're into that kind of thing, like Squid Games kind of shows, you'll really, really like Alice in Borderland. So yeah, that's about it. You got anything else, Mike? You still got some tea left?
I got a little, but I mean I can finish this on another day.
Respect. I know that's left like a lot. All right. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. If you want to contact us, feel free to head over to our website at www.talkintrashpodcast.com to leave a recommendation or just drop a line and say what's up. If a web form really isn't your thing, you can email us directly at Ramboss or Ehle at talkintrashpod.com. And make sure you follow us on social media on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram just by searching Talkin' Trash Podcast. Don't forget, you can also check us out on Spotify and Anchor if you just want to hear our sexy ass voices.
Hell yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe. All right, it really does help out small creators like Mike and I, and help us grow with the fucking algorithms and all that. All right. And as always, don't forget to keep talking that trash.
Hope you enjoyed your Valentines.
Yep. Peace out.
Peace.